Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another Let's Play. This is a Let's Play, not a 60 minutes of writing this time. A Let's Play with author J.P.Edgar, where this silly looking guy will play some games he's never really played before. And today we are continuing our. What episode is this? What episode is this? This is episode 14. Oh my gosh. Do you think this will be the longest game I've streamed so far? Episode 14 of Final Fantasy Rebirth. My gosh. You know, after 14 episodes, you think I would know what I'm playing. But Final Fantasy Rebirth on the PS5. So, without wasting any more time, let's get going. Let's get going. All right. How are you doing, Chad? How are you doing? How are you doing today? What is your longest series up to this point? I think it is. My longest series is Raincode with 24 episodes. I think it's Raincode with 24 episodes. Requiem has 15. Stick of Truth has 13. Oh, Resident Evil 0 has 18, but I think that's also because I was still trying to figure out how to get everything set up. So, but I think it's Raincode with 24. Yeah. Raincode 24, Remake 17. Yeah. So there we go. Also with the remake, I already had an idea of what was going on. It was kind of like a refresher course for me on the story and the gameplay and stuff like that. So it's not like I spent a lot of time doing the completionist or the pseudo completionist like I am in this game. I was under the impression I was going to be able to like load my original save file, which almost says at 100%, but that's not the case. So that's not the case. All right. So yeah, a little late today. Trying to figure out if I was going to co-stream with some friends of mine. We were going to see if we can get some Core Keeper going on, but there was no Core Keeper today. Salty has been at some cons doing some things, so she's been really exhausted and zoning out and this and that. So we're hoping next weekend, but we're still trying to figure things out. All right, so what are we doing? So I believe I was trying to finish up this section because we had most of everything, but that silly little game took 3 hours, like 2.5, 3 hours of our time. That was a pain in the butt for me to edit. Not necessarily the fact that I was doing like a lot of edits, but I added something as simple as a timer on like how many, not timer, like a counter on how many times I tried. So I actually put in some effort into that episode in terms of the edits. I still try to keep things as easy and neutral as possible. I think even though it was like a 3.5, 4 hour episode, it was much more enjoyable than my usual ones, regardless of it being mostly just Fort Condor and me being grumps about it. But you know, it's because of the edits and stuff like that. So I should probably take some more time on my edits, but the problem is time away from the edits is time away from my writing, time away from my work, time away from school and stuff like that. So it's just been one of those things. I'm trying to find a balance.
Look, over there.
Quietly approach the cow? This is probably a mini quest I totally forgot about. So did I fail?
There goes the condor's dinner.
Oh.
Maybe we can track its scent.
Ah. Okay. That is what we're doing. Got it. You know, that's the first cow we've seen. Those must be endangered beefies. I know. Is it corner time for me? Is it corner time for me? Corner. So, trying to find a balance between the edits and no edits and stuff like that has been a task because it's not like I don't enjoy doing the edits. It's just the time. The original concept of the Let's Play series was the show was going to be abridged, going to be edited. So like for if probably knocking down a 2-hour episode into like a 20-minute episode, highlighting stuff like that, but finding the highlights, editing everything, making everything flush and fluid, all that stuff, it's just time. Come on. Get your sniffs on, Choco. There we go. Does that mean I can just do that? Or am I just following? Okay, that's what I thought. Just following. So, I think based on the rate of completion of this game, this will be easily the game with the most episodes. This is going to take the longest for me. Because I haven't even completed the second area. I'm already on, what was it, 14? So yeah. I just think it's going to be one of those. I mean, it's fine. Oh, there's a duck cow. I kind of need to remember if I scan these.
Don't overdo it.
So the answer is yes, I did scan them. Do you have the prey? No, you do not. So who has the prey?
Hang back.
Well, the answer is it doesn't matter now. There's the cow. No. The cow. There's the cow. Okay, yeah, I can see what you're saying, but that's not. Look, just because I mumble all the time doesn't mean that you have to take it out of context, okay? Mumble, 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 mumble. So, this Thursday this Friday is the state fair. Man, that actually snuck up on me. I believe I'm prepared for the author booth, but like the next thing I know, it's coming up. It's like in a few days, and I'm just like, holy criminy. And I'm still kind of, I think I'm more mentally and I've scratched at the claw marks. Kind of doing like the mental preparations more than anything else, because I've already done tests of hardware and the booth and stuff like that, especially when it comes to the Apple Hill stuff that I'm currently pending on. But it's just, I don't know, like it's still snuck up on me. It's like if a slap is coming. So you prepare yourself, but you still get surprised when you get slapped. I suppose, I don't know. Kind of how it is with that. It's just It didn't come out of left field. It kind of came strolling across the crosswalk. Whatever, right? Whatever. Come on, give this sniff. There we go. There's the trail. Yeah, this will be probably the longest series I've had so far because of the content versus my pace. And that's fine. That's fine. What is going on? It's like the scent is going through the wall. They straight up clipped the wall. And I cannot get a sniff because it's in the wall. That's what happens to me with deadlines. Oh, I got what do you mean it's here already? So what is going on here? Like, the line is in the wall. No, the line straight up stops right here. We're just going to sniff for a little bit. Sniff for a little bit. For me, it's like, I got the... Wait, was that due last week? So, I don't think today's going to be an extended day. I got a lot of stuff to do. Especially if the chat wants to do a writing session tonight. I still don't quite know what my goal is for the writing for a writing session because the book is out for beta. So, I mean, I could work on edits, but it almost seems like I'm sniffing the ground and nothing's coming up. Just write a new project. I thought you knew me better than that. A short story. Maybe I'll just keep going. Maybe the chocobo will pick up the scent again. Because the fact that the scent is in the wall is kind of annoying. And I'm really hoping it doesn't stop the quest in its tracks because I'm not following the marker. Well, I have a couple of projects in process, so I'll probably look into those again. Especially the original 60 Minutes of Writing book that I was working on. I don't know. There's nothing to climb up as far as I saw. So am I just supposed to jump down then? Maybe not. I also have another book I started working on a while ago that I kind of put down due to, I'll say for a lack of a better term, peer pressure. I was working on the story and the people at the writing group were not convinced that the person I was writing was the person I was writing. In this case, it was a teenage girl in medieval times. They were not convinced that, as I was writing in her head, that they were actually in her head. And it was kind of like, okay, well, I guess I need to scalp the brain of a teenage girl in the medieval times to figure out what they were like, type of deal. So, That's kind of one of the main reasons why I stopped writing that story. And in addition, I also got the book contract for Bloodlines Book 1. So that kind of took focus. And instead of going back to that story after the book was finished, I had an idea that I really wanted to work on. So that's kind of how things worked out, and which is why that book is on the back burner. But at the very least, I will discuss how I start a project. Am I back at the beginning? I think I'm back at the beginning of the trail. How do they know what teen girls in medieval times were like? Well, you know, they just do. Just following this trail. Oh, I hear somebody hungry. There seems to be a fiend
Guess it's
nearby.
in here.
Let's go.
Your Chocobo is too scared. All right, that's fine. That's fine, Chocos. That's fine, Chocos. Okay, so it looks like I missed a trigger of some type. Because this is where I ran with the Chocobo. I actually have to get loud first so I can get the scan first.
It's on you. Keep it to...
Inflicting enough damage will pressure it, but once pressured, it will fly high into the air. Start to rally that thing.
Keep it together.
You know what? Let's just do it. Because I complain quite a bit about not using my spells, and then chat's like, why don't you just use your spells? And I said, I can't use my spells because that would require using my spells. And chat was like, that's stupid. I said, I agree. Not in so many words, but okay, yeah, in more words actually. But it was yeah. So there, I used my spells because I am immediately near. No, not that. Where is prey?
Don't overdo it. Going in. Had enough? Struck.
Who has prey? I don't think anybody has prey.
You're up. Let's do this. Take the lead. You need, She's pouring it on. Feel that breeze. Time for a serious ass whooping. Time to fly. You can handle it.
So I need to definitely redo some of my materia to accommodate prey. I made it go explodies.
What do we do now?
Monster flesh. That sounds like a Like a metal solid monster. Sorry, I had to dip out real quick. What was it about that deadline? He was talking about the state fair that snuck up. Yeah, because it's really is sneaking up on me. So I have to do the initial drop off on Thursday, and Friday at noon is going to be me at the fair. So, and I'm there almost all day, from noon to like 8 or something like that. So, come on down, point at me and laugh. It's fine. It's all good. I just saw Lucifer talking about writing stuff, so I was curious. Well, we were also briefly talking about that as well, so it's not like it wasn't a serious conversation. I'm trying to figure out if I want to do a writing group tonight. I'd like to get some hype in chat for some writing groupage. If you want to do 60 minutes of writing. And, as soon as I get affiliate, I'm going to do some custom emotes for you all. So, but I was also thinking about what I was going to be working on if we have a writing group session tonight. I'm down for a writing group. Sure, I'm down for a writing group too. All right. That seems like there's interest in chat, so let's go. Very well. Very well. Let us do the writing group tonight. Let us do the writing session. That sounds like a plan, and I'll give some further consideration on what project I'll work on. Because there are quite a few projects that I have in mind.
Oh, you're back.
Well, I hope it wasn't too much trouble.
You can put the food right over there. Thank you.
I've never seen meat of that particular color. Are you sure it's safe for condor consumption?
Oh, yeah, totally. The condor is definitely safe to eat at once. Everything's edible once.
Gotta say, it's kind of nice looking up and seeing a blue sky.
Clouds.
Steel one, that's for sure.
Though at least with the steel sky, you know your limits. Out here, it's endless. I kind of get what Aerith was saying now.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, look!
What a sight! I never dreamed I'd be able to see it up close like this.
Oh, wait. We have to get a photograph. Grab the camera.
Yes, sir!
Come on. Gather around, everyone. Quickly, quickly.
Say cheese! Oh.
What crappy pictures. The camera is moving all over the place.
Snap any good shots?
I hope so. It just showed up. I could barely hold my camera and...
Really? Couldn't tell from a shot like this.
Well, I haven't looked this happy since I was a lad.
Since they're laid.
It's moments like these that make condor watching so exhilarating. You never know what to expect. Well, Scouts, let's finish writing up today's report and start preparing for our next fateful encounter.
Sir!
And hopefully next time we'll be able to snap a clear picture of that bird.
Sir, Miss, I'd like you to have this as a souvenir.
I thought she was going to give it to Cloud. Miss,
Nice face,
dude.
Cloud.
You know, I was going to say nice mom, Tifa, but then I realized that it would actually be a better burn if it was from Tifa. Like, nice mom, Cloud, because, you know, we got the whole Nibelheim backstory. The beak on those claws suggests a predatory bird. I wore a dress and makeup that one time. Yes, but it is renowned, world renowned. the game story did point out that it liked mobile prey. So they kind of already suggested that it was a predatory bird. It's just that the bovine, kind of met its untimely end. So we decided to grab some monster meat. And that's kind of how that turned out. So, let's see. We have 1 life spring. 1 life spring, 2 intels. So on the bottom left, there are the dots there. So then we have things like the combat assignments, which is 12 out of 12. All the dots are full. Then we have the proto relic, 0 out of 4, but all the dots are full. Am I missing something? All right, so there's that spring, so might as well just teleport over there. Monster meat is what I call. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. But I'll think about what project to work on, whether it be a new project or an old project. When I originally started writing, I had a lot of side time, even though I was working a full-time job and stuff like that. Like I had, at the very least, 1 hour a day to write. Not so much anymore, so I'm not able to write and produce as much. But yeah, I write whatever I want. Fantasy, sci-fi, both. What else?
Cloud, your combat data has revealed the location of the mindflayer lurking in the Junon region. It said this eldritch horror devours the brains of its victims. We cannot turn a blind eye to this threat.
You want humans to engage with a mind flayer? This game knows what a mind flayer really is, right? I don't think the game does. I think the game is going to take creative discretion and reshape the Mind Flayer to their own thing, even though Mind Flayer was essentially created from one specific entity. And that entity is not over here. By the way, now that I have a moment, what happened to Prey? What happened to Prey? What happened to all your materia? Aerith has it. Aerith had it. Also had the wind materia, which I could have used for the previous fight. You know what? Let's just do this for now. And just figure out if Aerith has anything else equipped. AP up. Alright. I'm just going to slap Pray on that. Prayer. Slap a healing on that one. And I think you had wind. There you go. Item Master. I really don't use items too much, so let's swap that for ice. That way we have all of the basic elements in combat at the very least. So, writing feels like drawing blood from a stone for me. If it weren't for our sessions, I wouldn't be writing at all. Oh, that sucks. I'm glad you're able to at the very least get some writing out during the sessions. So, I would like for you to write more, and if we have to have more sessions to get you writing more, I'll consider it. I wonder if Cloud is going to have the same experience as some BG3 players had with the Emperor. You know what, chat? I'm just going to ignore that one. I'm just going to move on. I'm moving on. I'm not touching that. I am not touching that one. Because that was, if I talk about it, I'm not moving on. So, we have to engage in a mind flare at some point. Oh, here we go.
Beware, Cloud. You've entered the mind flayer's natural habitat. There's still much we don't know about this creature.
No, this is not the natural habitat.
Well prepared before proceeding.
There's nothing about this that is natural to a mind flayer. Like, I don't even see it. Where is it? The mind flayer isn't even here. Is the natural habitat not here? Like, why do I have to push triangle to engage in a fight that should have been... Oh my gosh, game, come on.
I got it.
Mind flayers detected in the vicinity. Commencing
Too bad.
damage.
All right. Landing synergies. Great. The thing I don't really do.
Protocol. There are several theories as to why one posits that
Keep it together.
Valentin's brains as part of the experiment. Supposedly so many.
Taking over.
Because I do so many synergies with these characters.
The brains of its victims. Find some credence to this assertion. Fire circuits.
Keep it together. Ready when you
Eliminate this fiend at once.
go for it.
I gave Prey to Barrett, not Cloud. All I know is there's a red exclamation point, so I'm just kind of backing up.
Keep it together. Hang back.
almost thing. There's no actual weaknesses. I'm just gonna build ATB for a little bit.
Leave the rest to me. Give it your all. Watch this.
You know, I want to hold on to that. That way, he can get a quick heal out of everybody.
Follow my lead. Keep it together. Take it. Don't overdo it.
Oh, what happened? How did that happen? Backline commands. When you are completely and utterly you can actually have other people do things. Once per battle. Because that I don't know what happened. It was an unblockable move. And everyone just died. Like, what am I supposed to do at that point? Okay, I kind of have to take a moment to rebuild my party.
Going in.
Don't know what that is. Who is going to have raids? I don't think anybody has raise.
And we're back. Go for it. I'm coming. Leave it to me.
Gonna keep running for a little bit. I don't know what that orb does. There we go. So I have to use 2 Phoenix Downs to recover from this fight.
Take over.
I'm up for anything.
I want to play Barrett for a little bit to begin recovering.
Want some more? Damn it. Fuck on this.
There it is again.
Gotta be careful.
So, what happened? Let's see. Position range attack, position ATB, deliver a spinning attack. I mean, there isn't really much I can do here. I would really like for everyone to be revived again. Because Cloud has a grand total of 5 hit points. 4 hit points. 4 hit points. 4 hit points. And I already used 2 Phoenix Downs.
Oh no! What do I do?
I suppose I can try to finish it off. You know what? I want to try that. I want to try it. I want to try finishing it off because you have chakra.
Take a deep breath. You can do it.
Right. Any last words?
There we go. You see? No problems. No problems. No problems. Absolutely zero.
Cloud, congratulations on dispatching the mind flayer. I was concerned the fiend might feast upon your brains, but I'm glad to see my fears were unfounded.
Only a true hero could ever have defeated such a malevolent evil. Your valiant efforts today have brought the world one
Not at
step
all.
closer to peace.
Thank you, hero.
No problem at all. I have maximum health after the fight. That's how easy the fight was. Zero problems. Zero. Not a single issue. All right. That was pretty painful. I still don't know exactly what happened. Even the AI from like Barrett and Cloud when I was playing Red or whatever, didn't know what to do to defend against that that ability. So leave Red alone. He's trying. Hey, Red saved us. Okay, if it weren't for Red, we'd be well dead. Get good, scrub. Good pupper. Yeah. I had to use 2 Phoenix down. Awesome. He has 10. Yeah. Always has max items. That is true. That is true. I had the same thought. You had almost a dozen down to my guy. No, I see. I need around 50. Speaking of which. 10. A nice round number of Phoenix Downs. Yep. Absolutely zero. Absolutely zero. Less than zero, actually. Wanted you one of the synergies. Yeah, that is true. That is true. But you want to know what? I don't care. I'm not using synergy. I can do it all on my own. Oh, well, that was silly. That was silly. Unnecessarily difficult on my part. All right, so we have some SP to burn. Just a little bit. Maybe 1 skill. Do we have any passive buffs that I can grab? I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. Let's see. Requires weapon level of 4, and my weapon level is 3 and 6:37 o'clock. So yeah, no. Okay, just pull. I'll just pull it. Scratch his neck. You get any of them Phoenix uppers? All right, so we are essentially done here. We got all the regional data, all of those checkboxes, but why is the proto relic 0 out of 4? Does it have to do with Chadley? Does it have to do with Chadley? Where is that? Hokey SOB. Where is he? He's probably not here. He's probably in here. Yeah, there you are. All right, Sea Dog. Let's I guess do some of your little simulations.
Hey, what were you thinking sending Sam back alone like that?
He even need us in the first place? Your mother'd give Staff a run for his money.
So, how's my son? Seem okay?
I guess I'm doing this.
You're gonna stand there and pretend this wasn't all about Claire and her bun in the oven? Apple didn't fall far from this stubborn-ass tree. That's for damn sure.
Wouldn't know about that. And if you're done making wisecracks, I got work to do.
Give me the option to give good boy pets.
You did a good job today, boy. Someone's getting extra pets.
I'll allow it. I'll accept that. I shall live vicariously through your pets. So it looks like I'm not able to teleport any further. I just have to run on in.
Brittle houses.
Isn't Priscilla just adorable?
Isn't Priscilla just adorable?
Do you need something delivered?
Nope.
Cloud, you've completed our survey of the Junon region, I see. I've learned so much about the Republic of Junon, thanks in no small part to your efforts in these storied lands. Such insight into our past will invariably help us understand the course Shinra may take in the future. I cannot thank you enough for partnering with me.
All right. Use combat simulator. Let's see what this nonsense is about. Charlie, combat simulator version. It already loaded. There's a lot of combat. Rewards. Okay. All right. Well, let's get warmed up. I don't know exactly what this is about. I believe I have these three. This is my first combat simulator. I want to see what's going on, if there's anything special going on out like in the arena, or is it just literally an arena and you just fight? And it looks like it's just an arena and you just fight.
Keep it together.
I keep thinking roll gives me iframe. Stonega, huh? Okay, so it looks like it's going to be pretty simple. I just have to probably learn the fights. Figure out when to attack, when not to attack.
Keep it together.
Guess it's my turn.
That's it.
Yeah, I think this might, I don't know. Because there could be a lot involved in these fights. Considering how long these fights can go already. Like, do I really want to spend the time to learn about these fights? So what I might do, just for the sake of moving on, I might just do like the very basic. But I don't know if I'm going to complete the completion of some of these.
Keep it together.
All right, watch and learn. Give 'em hell.
Leave it to me. Gotcha.
Synergy abilities? Yeah, sure, whatever the heck that is. I don't know what any of that meant. I don't know what any of that did.
Hang back. Don't overdo it.
Oh, he big mad. Earth's angry. Oh, the Earth is big mad. The Earth is big mad. No, not Sentinel stance. Well, whatever. I'll just have to make do.
You ready? I got stars for your room.
There. I like the big rock work. By the way, I actually really did like the design of the mind flayer. How they kind of went a little over the top of some of the tentacles, but I think it was pretty neat. So.
Congratulations on toppling Titan. Though legendary, his earth-shattering strength was no match for your own. I'm sure he'll provide you with steadfast support. You're in good hands now, and rather large ones at that.
Well, if Twitch had normal emojis, then I wouldn't have had to. I know, I'm working on it, chat. I'm working on it. So does that mean I have a new summon?
All the best in your ongoing hunt for world intel.
Does that mean I have a new materia? So let's go check out our materias. I believe that was the Titan materia, right? There it is. Okay. Well, I guess I better spend some time doing
Thanks to your efforts,
easy
this area has
sauce
been
on
fully
the
circled. And yet, this is only the beginning of our adventures together. I'm excited to see what knowledge awaits us elsewhere.
easy sauce on the simulations. That way we can just get the materia required to move on, right? And I'll just easy sauce it. No worries. I'm not really looking to give myself too much of a challenge. This is all for fun. This is all funsies. But when I get Twitch affiliate, I'm able to get emotes, and I'll be able to fix it. Did I ever get an assessment on Titan? I don't think I did. It will be impervious to damage while its creations are tethered to it. Inflicting enough damage will cause it to devouring flame will both interrupt and pressure it. Okay. So I'm essentially going to have to do ad management.
Keep it together. Going in. I'll go for it. Taking over.
So this looks like it's gonna be mostly an ad management fight. I missed. It was pressured. I missed the Stardew Valley.
Let's do this.
No, I'm not going to be spending 2.5 hours on a single fight, you know, because I can do these at any time. I don't know if I can do those later. Oh, they're in squares. Okay, I got it.
Don't overdo it.
What, you didn't enjoy me spending 2.5 hours on a single event? I thought you were more supportive than that, Pat. Alright, well, I'm not going to be able to hit that thing, so I'll just have to stay with Barret. An Augury, huh? Okay. There we go. See, I'm not spending 2.5 hours on the fight. Even on easy mode, it's only spending an hour and a half.
Did you see me in action?
Yeah, we'll probably be spending a considerable amount of time doing these, just kind of going down a list on easy mode, that's all.
I could hardly look away. With an immortal ally like that at your side, you've nothing to fear, not even death.
Three, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. I still don't quite know the reason there is I don't know exactly what it's called, but currency, like a regional currency. Like in this area, I have 300. Everything costs 10, so I can get 30 items. But there's only 4. So what is the rest of the 260 used for? I don't know. 3.1.5. Very well. I believe this one's the next one. I'm not even looking at the fights anymore. I am going to have to go back to Titan, though, to get an assessment. I don't think I have anything assessed on that one. Round 1 of 3, huh? So do I get full health after each fight, or like when I go back, like? Get ready. I love red. There's no reason for you to stand up like that. Okay, so it looks like there is some minor healing and recovery after the fight. And ATB gauges do not transfer over. So kind of just burn the ATB for the fight. That's what it looks like. Yeah, get me affiliate chat. I'll get you some emotes.
Keep it together. I have this. I have go for it. Hang back. Stall.
Not nearly as much damage as I thought it was going to be.
Let's do this. It's on now. Deal with that.
Want some more? That all you got? Gotta love it. See ya.
Oh, okay, so I probably just use block.
You ready? I got it. Cosmos and ready.
There we go. There we go.
And there you have it.
I would give Red so many kisses and scritches and cuddles, but he would never let me. Emotes or strike. Well, I can't. I'm unable to until I get affiliate. I was looking into it. That's just one of the things. So I gotta redo Titan just so I can get the assessment on him. That way I just have it in my, I believe you would call it Pokédex. Then you have chosen strike. Thwack. No, I can't. No, it's not like one of my goals or something like that. Like, I won't do it unless it happens. I literally cannot do it unless that happens.
Follow my advice.
Give up. Yes, I have the thingy. Like, I cannot do much of anything unless I have affiliate. And emotes is one of those things. You know, I decided to do this because I did this in the original one. On the remake one. Dun, 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 dun. What are you doing? That's our battle music. That's our victory theme. I'm telling you, Barrett has ruined. Okay, I'll say I have altered the voice of one of the characters in my book. Because I used to hear like a, nah, man, that's cool. Man, why the hell would he do something like that? To, oh man, that's cool. Why would he do something like that? He's like, the character immediately turned into Barrett. And I was just like, oh man. I don't disapprove because it's still kind of funny. But it wasn't necessarily something I was expecting. I think Barrett knows he's in a video game. Yeah, probably. Barrett's like Deadpool. He's the only character who knows we're in a video game. I suppose it depends. Does he know or care about turning into pixelated versions of themselves? That would be interesting that he's the only one that knows. Even Aerith is in the dark about being in a video game. He's like, I'm important. Barrett's all, no, man, you're not important. You just got to make sure people don't turn the game off. We got to save the world.
That'll do.
Oh, who do big stretches? Yeah, we're just kind of going down the list at this point. Going down the list. Because I get materia out of it. And that was one of the things I was kind of curious about. Like, why is it I don't have a lot of materia? Well, chat, this is the reason why.
Stay down, asshole. Want some more? Bang, bang. Suck on this. Bring it home.
My fan club is back. What does that mean? I don't quite know what that means. Oh, I get it now. I get it now. Okay.
All right. Golden opportunity right here. How'd you like that? Can't you sleep without that?
I get it. Yes. It looks like your left-hand feeder is low on food. So, my fan club demands the chomp chomps. Leapfrog? Oh no, you're a frog again. Alright, so I know what my focus is.
Got it still.
There, just wipe out that one real quick. Because I really don't want to be turned into frogs during this fight. I don't know the implications of frogs. I can't. There we go. Oh, it's these, the ones that changes elements.
You ready?
I got this.
Running around and clicking. There we go.
Give it your all.
I've got this.
Please let him say rivet one more time.
Nothing to
Rivet, 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 rivet. I'm not going to say that. Rivet. So it would appear that I am overpowered for all of these, or I wouldn't necessarily say all of them, but like a lot of these because these were in the previous area.
It's on you.
Guess it's my turn.
Well, yeah, because you're the only range.
See ya. That all you got? You're up.
Hang back.
Yeah, the game knows that only one character can hit them, so they're focusing on him.
Need my help, do you? Ooh, got us up there.
Take this. Take over.
Keep it together.
Guess it's my turn. Ah, bring in the heat. Don't look now, but it's about to get raw.
Leave it to me.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I'm just enjoying all the monsters. The fan club snacks has been replenished, or have been replenished. Yes, good. Good, good. They deserve all the replenishings of the snackers.
It's on you.
Need my help, do you? Come on. Stay down, asshole. Firing one off. Catch you sleeping.
See if I can get this off real quick. There we go. That was a quick one. That was a quick one. It's my sinuses have kind of been acting up today. It's actually not to say like, so like everything feels dry. I'm just like, oh, I don't like this. I thought that ability was called colonoscopy. I'm like, well, I'm gonna dodge that one.
Let's do this. Keep it together.
All right, watch and learn. Asshole! Want some more?
Taking over.
See if I can get Red Stardew Valley taken, like, especially when they're all grouped up like that. We'll see. Nope, they moved.
Don't overdo it.
I just don't know how to hit them. The only person that can hit them is Barrett. It's just they won't jump. They're just gonna stay on the ground.
Taking over. It's on you. Let's see. You're up. I got this. Take the lead.
Wow.
This ain't nothing at all you got. Say your prayers and beg for forgiveness. Damn it.
Yeah, this game should allow me to control my jumps because this is stupid. Only one person is able to hit these. What was that?
Disappointing.
No, seriously, it's like, what? You see what Cloud's doing, right?
Brought this. This is not my day. Taking over. All good. Let's finish this.
Like, seriously, what was that? Like, Cloud's just like, alright, I will randomly shoot things out of my sword. Didn't happen before.
I've got this.
Dodge and hold attack. If you tap, hold attack. If you tap
No
attack,
time to celebrate.
you will do a range beam attack. If you hold it, you will jump to the attack initiator. I think I tried that before and it didn't quite work out. Attack as normal. On your aerial to do your combos. Alright. We'll try it again. We'll see if I can't get over the smooth brain. You mentioned something like that, but I tried it before. So I'm gonna hold lock. Oh, sorry. Dodge, then hold attack. Dodge and hold attack. What? So I do have loose control over the jump. I think we got through the smooth brain. I think I know you've been trying to tell me, but I actually, I have attempted it. I read chat, I comprehended what chat was saying. I just don't think I actually did the right thing because I have tried that before. Remember, I tried to dodge and I tried to attack, but nothing happened. They still just did their thing. So it looks like it doesn't matter if it's a ground enemy or an aerial enemy. That is interesting. So what about you? Well, you're ranged. You.
Watch this.
No, it looks like it's just Cloud. We're on episode 14. Hey, you think I can get through the smoothness of my brain? Tifa can do it too. I just tried on red. Legit, the only reason I beat the first game because I hardly ever used anyone but Cloud. Because that is interesting, being able to charge like that. We're just going to not land on the ground. We're not going to be on the ground at all. I actually wanted to test something. It kind of worked. It'll take a little bit of finessing and finagling, but yeah, apparently I can just straight up stay in the air.
I'll make it quick. Make the most of it.
Oh, I actually took some damage on that one. I wasn't paying attention to my health. I was kind of frying the to keep Cloud in the air to see if I can avoid attacks. We're on episode 14. Never touch this floor again. Yeah, Cloud turned into a Drist. I was actually kind of thinking the same. All we excuse me. All we needed was a couple of scimitars, and yeah, we would have had a Drist. That is somewhat interesting. Soothing breeze. Well, I forgot about the soothing breeze thing. So let's focus on the ads first, then we'll take care of the soothing breeze.
Ready when you are.
Because dodge and hold attack, and then all he does is just like this little spinny thing, which doesn't attack things in the air as far as I can tell.
Hang back.
Gotta need my help, do you? Suck it.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to reach. I might be able to do that.
Deal deal with that.
Guess it's my turn. Ooh, gotta love bringing the heat. Ah! Time for a serious ass whooping. Bring it home.
Well struck.
I'm kind of waiting for a healing breeze, but it looks like this might be a good spot.
You ready? Let's do this.
Let's kick it up a notch.
Finish it.
Let's do this. Give it all you got.
There we go. That should just not take care of that one. Does that make Red Gwen?
Hey,
Barrett is Bruner. I can't argue because the personalities somewhat fit. Even the personalities somewhat fit.
That's it. See ya. Only the strong survive.
Why does Red get on his hind legs like that? It's so cute and so dumb. Bruner. Yeah, this is the level 17 thing. This was the grasslands. This is a grasslands fight. So this is going to be a quick raffle stomp. But I'm also acquiring materia I didn't have before. Oh, my previous weakness. It's so nice for you to make another appearance. No, it's still kind of a weakness because I can't. Like the single hits will knock him down. So. So that was trying to play the game in 14 episodes in, yeah. But the thing is, Cloud still did this little wave of some type that I didn't know you can do. Also, from the looks of it, I'm not going to dodge. I'm just going to hold attack. So he's doing that charge attack I was talking about. I was thinking about. So it's not the fact that he dodges that makes him go aerial. I just think it's the fact that I'm pushing or holding square, holding the attack button, which is why Red doesn't do it. Red doesn't have that that charge ability, that gap closer. He has a little. You'll spin me.
It's on you. Follow my
See, this is what he does. He does that thing. I don't necessarily know what that means or what it does. I think it's like more of an AoE situation, but all attacks at the very least cleave. Well, maybe all except Barrett's. So because if I hold Barrett, I've already held Barrett. He just keeps going pew pew. Yeah, 14 episodes in, I finally learned how to play the game. Asterisk. Asterisk. So I want to go back up to that message that you wrote. It is dodge and hold attack. If you tap attack, then you do a ranged. So that's what you're talking about. However, I've tried the tapping of attacking, and I didn't get a ranged attack. So I want to go back to the condor one, see if I can't figure out what you mean by that. And you said Tifa can do it too. Aerith, if I hold attack, she's just going to charge a beam or charge for spell. So So let's just do these. Let's see what I can see with this. This is a game learning exploratory episode. So if I dodge, then so what? Okay. So what if I just attack the ground? Attack from far away. Okay, he's just gonna do like a basic charge. So if I do, I still hate flying mobs. They're still so annoying. All right, Tifa, your turn. So she isn't necessarily as mobile as Cloud. And Red has this spinny attack, which is not necessarily, I don't know if it attacks aerials. So let's do a dodge and then attacks. So he's not doing anything ranged either. So it seems like Cloud is just absolutely the most versatile. That seems very biased. Very biased. I don't know if I like that. All right, and let's move on to the next one. We have quite a few more, and that's... okay. So it really shifts gears on me wanting to play Tifa more because of her attack power buff and her always having the highest attack power because of it. There's something completely different. You should only play Cloud because of his straight up raw versatility. Because he isn't the most effective at range, but he has ranged attacks. He has gap closers. He has a Punisher stance. Why would you play anyone else at this point? Why would you play anyone else at this point? His attacks cleave too, in case you didn't know. Like any mob in the area, he'll hit. Barrack doesn't have that. So why play anyone else? I just don't get it. Like they put way too much power on Cloud. He has the training and experience, so I think it makes sense. I'll put an asterisk next to that because of Cloud's story. Because I'm also wondering if Sephiroth has the similar themages.
Get ready.
I think he does. And I suppose what I could have done is I could have actually played Sephiroth correctly for me to know. Which I did not. I did not play him correctly at all. I should have actually played Red 13 in this fight.
Deal with that.
Because he has the Stardew Valley.
Don't let up now.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. I love they call these. I love that these things are called flam. I wonder what they taste like. Slurpy slurp. That's how you defeat them, with the slurpy slurp. Slurp them up like Jello. Oh, great! Flying mobs again. I suppose it would be a decent test for me to see if red can hit mobs in the air with that ability.
Finish it. Watch this.
Stardew Valley is just so powerful. I didn't even have to do anything. Just red, just like, don't worry, I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it. You guys should just go in the back like the rest of the two. Red soloed it like the best boy he is. You have not unlocked this challenge. Conditions, requirements, enemy skill materia. How do you do that? You know, I'll just keep going. I'll just keep going down the list. Wait. Conditions, don't become incapacitated. Okay, so this is the first one with conditions. Okay. Yeah, so essentially I can keep Cloud airborne the entire time. You win enemy skill materia in the challenge before the locked one.
Let's go.
Okay. Sonic boom! Okay. You know, I should have really read that. I was too interested in that Sonic boom! So now I have beginner's halls. I wonder if they're going to tell me participate in the combat simulator training exercises to learn about the ins and outs of the battle. They're going to tell me about this whole charge ability, huh? The more exercises will become available as they join the team. Note that some of these simulations will allow you to use abilities that you may not have learned yet. All right. Story of life. I should have read that. Yeah, that quite literally is. All right, so what are you going to teach me? Tutorial round of tutorialness. Basic attacks. Attacking, guarding, evading. Okay, got that. Or you, okay, got that. Successful block and reduce the damage. Fill, got that. Block, got that. ATV Gil fills. Go to command menu and do the things. Got it. Command shortcuts. Hold L1 and things to do. I suppose I could start setting up the shortcuts, but maybe when I start getting like pages and pages of abilities, I'll set up shortcuts. All right, is this where you're going to teach me how to attack in midair? Locking on the targets. Switching characters. Aerial combat. Okay. Certain abilities, such as Cloud's Triple Slash and Tifa's Focus Strike, can be used to take down foes in mid-air. Commands marked with that icon can be utilized while airborne, as well as those marked with that icon, which launch a grounded character into the air. Note that not all of your party's members can fight while airborne. So, what was that about me should have needing to read something? This tells me almost everything I needed to know about, the complaints I had previously.
Come on, you're up. Do it.
14 episodes in, and he finally got the tutorial mission. Alright. Pressuring foes. Inflicting enough damage or exposing an elemental weakness will place the enemy in a pressured state. When this happens, pelt them with magic and abilities quickly fill the stagger gauge, which is located under the life bar. To assess the weaknesses, use Assess. Staggering abilities. Certain abilities such as Cloud's Focus Thrust and Barrett's Focus Shot and Tifa's Focus Strike can really focus the focus while you focus when you focus. "14 episodes in, I'm finally learning how to play this stupid game." I feel dumb, chat. This has all been covered prior. I never got around to it. Push X to attack, square to attack. Holding the button will allow you to follow up with the Swiftly Slash. Push the button after dodging to launch a ranged attack. Or hold the button to unleash an aerial combo. I have never heard of such nonsense in my life. See, this is why I need you, chat. You need to warn me about stupid stuff like this. This is literally everything you want to know. I agree, chat. I agree. Starting abilities. Cloud's initial abilities are those two. With Bravery, Cloud can deliver a heavy swing with his blade, which becomes even more potent while airborne. A perfect finisher for a staggered foe. Triple Slash allows Cloud to deliver 3 consecutive strikes on multiple enemies, even the airborne ones. It grows more potent the more enemies he hits. Alright, let's braver the crap out of him while in the air. Yeah, take that, high society. Man, I seriously feel kind of dumb. Because that's just what I do, though. When it comes to not just this game, but any game, I just skip most of it. I figure it out, and I figure out what works. Switching modes. Cloud's unique ability is switching modes while fighting, alternating between the balanced and the offensive modes. He will always begin in operator mode. Excuse me, sorry. Try weakening the enemy with operator mode, then quickly finish them off with a Punisher mode. In Punisher mode, Cloud moves slowly but can unleash more powerful attacks. In addition, Cloud will launch a counter-strike every time he guards. Oh, he can actually guard this time because he couldn't guard last time. He cannot, however, guard against range or magic. When you evade, you go back to operator.
Here we go. See ya.
right. All right. I now know how to use Cloud theoretically.
Was never in doubt.
No, yes, you were. Yes, you were, Cloud. Once you realize this smooth-brained Neanderthal-looking mother effer is going to be playing you, he's like, oh, there. I hope this game has an easy mode. All right, playing as Barrett. What do you mean I gotta do that? I think I have a good grasp on Barrett, though. Because he's not really complex. It's like, specializes range attacks, allowed him to strike melees that he cannot reach with the sword. Push X to shoot, hold to do automatic, lock on with R3. Barrett's initial abilities are those: Stone Skin temporarily reduces damage taken, less likely to be interrupted while unleashing an attack. Max Fury consumes all available OTB, charges, and unleashes a hail of bullets. More ATB, more potent it becomes. You gonna tell me anything else, Barrett? No? Okay, it must be a next fight that he's going to teach me about his cannon. Barrett just mow down them orcs. Okay, Barrett Overcharge. Unleash a more powerful ability, massive damage, greatly feeling ATD. Once used, needs some time to recharge. Push triangle again, it will recharge. While it is recharging to feel the overcharge faster. Pushing X after using ability or center attack will greatly fill the gauge. That's kind of what I've been doing anyway, because it kind of went with the flow. I didn't know it actually increased something. Call his gun the lawnmower. Okay. I'll just move on. So now I'm getting a bunch of level 1 materia, some of which I already have, others not so much. So I'm kind of... that's a lot of materia. I gotta level up. But also, I could probably sell some of the surplus ones. Alright. Tifa. Sells close range combat, uses quick combos to deal damage. Push to execute normal attack, hold to deliver a single powerful blow. Attack after dodging to unleash a sweeping strike capable of hitting multiple targets. So do I have to hold it? Attack after dodging to unleash a strike capable of hitting multiple targets. Because she keeps doing the one ability, not the sweeping one. There we go. Now, I didn't get a chance to read the second page. I was too focused on trying to get that dodge ability one working, but apparently it's just going to have to be RNG for me. With the next fight, it'll pop up the tutorial again. I'll actually be able to read page 2 and see what happens. I cannot go back to page 2. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to give up. I missed page 2. There was some information that I missed. I probably already knew it, but better safe than sorry, considering the fact that I just struggle bust the entire time because I didn't read these silly tutorials. No one reads instruction booklets. You just play. Okay, here's what it says. Starting abilities. Tifa's initial abilities are Big Rage and Big Focus. Increases strength, unbridled strength increases her chi level, and grants temporary access to more triangle abilities. However, higher chi levels increase the number of standard attacks Tifa can chain together, as well as improve her evasion. With Focus Strike, she does the thingamajiggy successfully dodging, fills ATB. Note that Tifa will use Unbridled Strength when equipped with an auto-unique ability material. Okay. Yeah, but see how reading makes it easier? Yeah, but now it's not as fun. Now I don't have the mystery of the computer doing an ability that I never knew that you could do, and I could just stare blankly at how the hell did they do that? You know you love that. You're just like, what the heck? Maybe I'm just weird, but I read every bit of text that comes across the game, especially when it automatically pops up like this. Yes, you are weird. You are weird. No one ever does that. I tend to read everything too. You are a liar. You are a big, tiny liar. A big, tiny liar. Fun battle strength. Pushing triangle will unleash one of Tifa's martial art techniques, such as whirling uppercut. Unbridled strength increases Tifa's chi level, making more advanced techniques available. Omni Strike with 2 levels, Rise and Fall with 3. Using an advanced technique expands 1 level up. Hitting staggered foes will, with advanced techniques will increase the damage multiplier. All right. So I kind of have to learn what chi levels are on each one. Because I just used it on Rise and Fall and nothing happened. So Rise and Fall is like her final form. But I also kind of knew that already. I was kind of wondering if there was something else. So it's Rise and Fall, then Omni Strike, then Rising Uppercut, I think it was. I also tend to hit every button to see what it does. That's actually my route. Whenever I play a game, I push buttons, I move around, I get the feel for the controls, I figure out what's going on. That's how I generally play, as you've all probably noticed by now. Tifa has a variety of abilities that can increase the damage multiplier on staggered foes. Pushing square will unleash her whirling uppercuts, Omni Strike, or Rise and Fall unique abilities, which can increase stagger damage bonus. Try staggering a foe by landing a focus strike or exploding its weakness, then going in for the kill with the advanced technique. I think they gave me this boss because this mob because it defends. It's a shame. I really like Tifa's gameplay and maneuverability. The Cloud is still just too overpowered to not play him.
That's the way to do it.
Because like in Final Fantasy VIII, I liked playing Zell. Because he had the same combat style, very close quartered, melee, combo heavy. So, oh yeah, Aerith. She's really slow. So maybe I'm just not playing Aerith correctly. So we will see if I need to learn something by doing the whole eyeballs and the face and the words and the numbers and the letters. Push square to unleash long-range magic attacks capable of hitting multiple targets. Okay. Hold down square to charge the Tempest skill. Striking the enemy with the skill fully charged will summon a fleeting... I was wondering about that. She has abilities that increases something called Fleeting Familiar, but I was never able to get one summoned. Life is full of hard choices, like not reading. Yes, I agree. Those are those scientific terms? Why not? Why not? Fleeting Familiar is a fairy friend that increases the potency of Aerith's spells and automatically attacks foes she's targeting. Okay.
Get ready. That'll do.
So, Fleeting Familiar should be coming up. Okay, is that butterfly?
You'll see.
How many Fleeting Familiars can I have? Aerith's initial abilities are Soul Drain and Sorcerer's Storm. Soul Drain siphons MP from opponents, absorbing additional MPs from staggered foes. Okay. Sorcerer's Stone is a devastating magical attack that harms all opponents. Personal AoE. Get up close, hit multiple at once. Okay. So, Fleeting Familiar. I just hit another.
Good night.
With that ability, I still only have one butterfly. So it looks like I can only have one butterfly at a time. It hasn't told me about ward shift yet. And how long does Fleeting Familiar last? Oh, if I push start or options, it gives me the tutorials again. It almost seems like it told me about this. The butterfly is launching butterflies at the target. All right, chat. Take a moment and listen to the music and tell me, where is this from?
See you around.
Well, you got it? Do you know where that's from? All right, ward shift. It is the honeybee. That's when I was playing DDR with Cloud and he was doing just these fantastic moves. Oh, they were just so gorgeous. Yeah, he was at the honeybee. Dancing with that guy. Some of Aerith's abilities conjure beneficial magic wards. Arcane Ward, for example, automatically casts an attack spell twice, helping you conserve ATB charges. The extra spell still costs MP, but casting 2 spells in rapid succession essentially doubles your magic offense. Aerith can also instantaneously warp to a conjured ward by pushing triangle. Note that warping requires full concentration and thus cannot be formed in rapid succession. So it wants me to use Arcane Ward, not Ward Shift. Arcane Ward is an ATB ability. So I need to build up my ATB. There you are.
Needs more magic.
Now Ward Shift will allow me to... Okay. And the butterfly is still attacking? The butterfly is still attacking. The honeybee was a location, I'll say, in a remake. It was actually in the original, the OG7 as well, but it was where... It was a prelude to where what Cloud needed to do to get the dress as a Tifa. A saloon that specializes in companionship. Oh yes, I remember the honeybee. Yes. Yeah, Cloud was on stage dancing, and those wards came shooting from the back. It's all triangle, and you had to hit triangle. Well, I didn't know. I didn't know, okay? I'm sorry. All right, good boy, Red. So, there are very few things that I've learned from this tutorial series. One of them was the Fleeting Familiar. 2 was the fact that Cloud is overpowered. but I learned that mostly from Cap. Basic attacks. Push square to swipe at foes or hold down to unleash a whirling slash capable of hitting multiple targets. Successfully guarding against an attack with R1 fills Vengeance Gate, allowing you to turn the tide of battle. After successfully blocking attack, let down your guard by pushing and press square to perform a counterspin.
Let's see.
Was that it right there? Because we got the basic attack right there. We got the hold down the button right there. I don't think that was it. After successfully blocking an attack.
Is that all?
Okay.
Please.
Starting ability. Yeah, I am not doing too well on this one. Okay. Sidewinder and Sentinel stance. Sidewinder sends red spinning into an enemy, dealing massive damage. A perfect finishing move. Guarding against attacks while Sentinel stance is active greatly fills Vengeance Gate. Red cannot move during this time, but pushing a square will break the stance. Okay. So as I'm blocking, on the bottom left, you can actually see you got Vengeance mode, attack, and command menu. Attack temporarily turns to counter spin when I block. So let me just wipe out one of these fools so I can better show you what's going on. No. So when I block, I'm holding R1. When the orc attacks, it temporarily goes to counter spin. It's very brief. It's very brief. So I'll push square, but nothing will happen. So because I have to release the block.
Let's not get ahead
That's
of
interesting.
ourselves.
That is interesting. Okay. Okay. You know, it'd be really frustrating if all of these abilities were available in the remake and I just did not do anything. Vengeance mode, which is something I don't know. Successfully guarding against attacks fills Vengeance Gauge, which can be consumed with triangle to enter Vengeance mode, increasing Red's attack and dodge. While in Vengeance mode, push triangle to use Siphon Fang, damaging an opponent and absorbing their health. Ooh, that is definitely like high sustainability right there. Vengeance mode can be active at any time, but will last longer depending on how full the gauge is. So essentially, I just want to block, block, block. For red, block, block, block. It's like you almost just want to run in there, block for a bit, and then you're fine. So let us go Vengeance mode. Anger Doggo! So then we have Siphon Fang, which is this ability. Okay. I can potentially block. I theoretically am blocking. I am confirmed blocking. Red sustainability is ridiculously high. Ridiculously high.
Small wonder
He can't really do too much against mid-air targets, but he essentially turned into a doggo tank. He is a dog tank. Because he mostly just blocks. In Vengeance mode, he has hit point regeneration. He's a donk. He has natural hit point regeneration from his attacks. You can level up his Siphon Fang capabilities too. It's ridiculous. That works though. Alright, what you got for me? Synergy skills, the thing I don't know how to use, thus never use. While guarding with R1, You can team up with allies to perform a variety of synergy skills. Utilizing synergy skills does not consume ATB charges, but instead fills it, when they connect. The available skills differ depending on the characters being actively controlled and can range from powerful attacks to defensive maneuvers. To see more information, push the touchpad while guarding. This is going to tell me how to attack air mobs too, isn't it? Team up with your partner to unleash 3 consecutive ranged physical attacks can be used while airborne. Power cleavage. It's power cleavage now. Power cleavage. Hold the button to gather strength and unleash to unleash power cleavage you get Resident by video games today. Criminy. Hold the button to gather strength, then release to unleash a powerful physical assault. Oh, come on, Cactus. Oh my god. Counter fire. Team up with your partner to nullify a ranged attack and deliver counter strike. All right. Type of synergy skills. Different synergy skills may also have different button inputs. Combos like bullet batter, for example, can be activated immediately with a single button press. Repeatedly press the button to continue the combo. Other skills like power cleavage require you to hold the button down to charge up the power, then release it to execute an attack. Push the button just as the enemy attacks to activate the counterfire.
Let's go. Ready? Do it! With me! Ready? Hey! No time to celebrate.
The power cleavage did not do anything. I gotta try again. All right, I think this would be good for the Tifa. Utilizing ATBs marked with that ability will grant characters synergy. When 2 characters share enough synergy, they can activate their synergy ability. These abilities not only deal tremendous damage, but also apply unique buffs such as limit break, unlimited MP, extended duration, enemies in stagger. Repeated use of synergy abilities will increase the amount of the synergy required to activate it. Thus, it is in your interest to vary these commands rather than concentrate on one. Okay,
Let's go.
all right, cleavage it up.
Do it. Now. Come on.
So this is just like a counterattack, and I'm definitely not good at these.
Do it.
Did you see something very unusual
All done.
in terms of text? It said, Tifa's relationship has changed. So does that mean the more I use synergy abilities, the higher the relationship status? So if I just go into combat and spam relationship points or abilities. I get relationship points. So essentially, as soon as I walk out of Calm, everyone's going to want to nail Cloud. Is that what I understand? Well, that's everything. Requirements. Enemy skill materia rank 2. Okay.
Thanks to you, my archives are filling up with combat data.
All right then.
I can't help but wonder where we'll meet next. So many fascinating possibilities.
You're just lucky I can't use a sword inside town. All right, where is the bench? Pairing in Dark Souls took me ages to figure out. Yeah, the thing is, pairing in the Dark Souls series is so critical, so crucial in your success that you have to know how to do it. That's probably the most aggravating thing. It's like you need to do it. But that's the entire point of the Dark Souls series, is to be insanely and absurdly difficult. So this Friday, I'm going to be at the State Fair. The California State Fair, in case you were curious. I'm going to be there from noon to 8 estimated. I've been playing Flintlock, and timing for parry is so short. I know. Well, no, I don't know, but it's just because the benefits of parrying are really high, but also there's a high risk, because if you don't parry correctly, you're just going to get face slapped. So, I mean, the only times I really needed it was when I fought those big black knights things and Gwen at the very end, but I agreed to an extent. I never actually played Dark Souls. The only Dark Souls game I played has been Elden Ring. I played that with a friend and my brother. I was going to play the expansion with my brother, but he kind of stopped playing. So that's a shame. I got the expansion to a game that I haven't played because my brother stopped playing. But State Fair, California State Fair, this Friday, noon to 8, estimated noon to 8 p.m. Yeah, I'll be, just come by, say hi, make fun of me. You know, I'll be talking about books and signing books and selling my books at a discount there, you know, because I want to kind of get some readers and stuff like that. This is also going to be like my first main interaction with people, so I'm kind of nervous about it. But I'm kind of looking forward to it at the same time. It is a very limited, I'll say for lack of a better term, venue. So I'm not able to customize it as much as I want to. I'm not going to be able to have like people behind me at the desk, or I'm not going to have stuff behind me. I'm not going to have like a tent up or anything like that. I'm not going to have any flags or any. I can't go out and hand out cards and I have stuff on my shirt. So it's very limiting. So I can't actually wave you over to talk to me. According to the rules, I have to sit behind the desk, adjust the camera a little bit for better angling, and sit behind the desk for you to walk on over to me so I can use my mouth to do this and make a noise. Yeah, it's a little silly, but I understand. So, yeah, come on by, say hi, and you can even like go from afar, and it's like, you can't talk to us because we're not close enough. I know. I'm looking forward to it though. I'm a little nervous, but I'm looking forward to it. So I'm still working on the State Fair, not the State Fair, the Apple Hill event. There has been an issue with a license, with a county license. I've been reaching out to the county tax board to see what's going on with this license, and hopefully that will resolve the issue where I can finalize my dates for Apple Hill, because there's a chocolate festival in Apple Hill, and I have penciled in dates for that entire event. Chocolate. This guy loves chocolate. And I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. And that's going to be later in August, but I have the Blueberry event in early August. So 2 more events coming up, penciled in. We're going to see how well those do, how well those are. We're going to see how those go. You know what I mean. And if they go as well as I hope, I'm going to be putting in a considerable amount of effort into going from one event to another. So we'll see how things turn out, right? So come by, say hi, show your support. I don't know, whatever you want to do at that point. Anyway, let's call it here. Because this guy right here hasn't eaten today, and he is hungry. But that just about does it for this episode. If you enjoyed the content, like, subscribe, notifications, follow, thumbs up, comment. I don't know, whatever, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, or more Facebook, because when you Facebook, as you Facebook, you can Facebook. Whatever they want you to do, not all the time, because it changes. It really does, really does. Check out my website, JPEdgar.com. I got my books, my blog, my merch, and my stream schedules. And just a reminder that my live streams and my archives are all separate channels. And those links will be in the description. What? Anyway, thank you very much for coming in and keeping me company and making fun of me along the way, but I really do appreciate it. And like always, more ridiculous. Still come.